It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. When you look at this defense, they've been pretty much a mess against the pass, number 31 in the league.
Theories abound. People have opinions. But too often for this team this season, it's been the big play that's done them in.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one a 14-yard play, and it keeps this drive moving.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now, Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run. Gets this into the hands of Blue. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. Out of the gun, they run with Blue. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first.
A gain of 6 yards. It's fourth down.
Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Here we go, 47.
Fourth down, Prescott.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on fourth down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
So after the conversion on fourth, here's first and 10 just outside of the red zone.
Toss play to the right to Blue. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Marshawn Lattimore finding his way behind the line and to the football.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Yeah! Hey, kill! Hey, kill!
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is indeed good. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Debo going in motion left.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second down and 4.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Now it's JCM, Ja'Cory Costin-Barrett.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Here we go, Scott.
Running on first down, Eckler. Powering forward. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We use the word this a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. On first down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
And it's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard of the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Got it. Count 18, pioneer.
Samuel in motion. Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The 13 yards that time and a first.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And his guys have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
We're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On third down, they run with blue. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This will be taken at the 10. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
Their own 15-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Come on, come on. Hey. Stretch the eagle, stretch the eagle. Hurt, hurt.
To the air goes Daniels.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get it back in his own 3-yard line. Will McDonald in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Three. Pass all 80. Go.
To throw is Daniels.
Zach Ertz has it complete.
Still going. He may go.
And all the way in for the touchdown. Zach Ertz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
There's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles.
Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
6-yard line.
On first down, it's Blue. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
43-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. Short throw caught by Pitts. And a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
Yeah, these are the types of plays we're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Prescott. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. To the air again, Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's another.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
9-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They go with Blue between the tackles. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Prescott now. And it's caught. Touchdown. Arian Smith from 8 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14. Our home team, 10.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Daniels looking to throw. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Seven Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check mash, check mash. Check up.
Now Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Cowboy 80.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this throw will be intercepted. And he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
First and 10.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And the defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles. The very first play, they give the football right back.
Man, I was afraid you're coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Ready. Cardinal, 18.
The final shot before break. Daniels. Ertz has it left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go, set.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Come on. 60 by 6.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So this whole game gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the third quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 17-14. Shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And a first down.
Ready up. 10 to 11. 10 to 11.
Back to throw now on first down. Finding Ertz again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They go play action. Daniels.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Now a second and 6.
60 Maverick. Here we go. Like 79 Broncos.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Will McDonald able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Third down and 13.
Ready. Alert. Ready.
Back to throw. Daniels. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a fourth down. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. This one from 48 yards away. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. We had a field goal range. Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. And he'll get this out to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Now, they did get a little gain on this third, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get in the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5.
Yeah! There we go, wide. Here we go, go to 54, wide.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play fake. Here's Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throw left side complete. That's Smith. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? Pressure comes and down he goes. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle.
Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that, but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. That's caught downfield. It's Lane. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Again, it's Krosky-Merritt. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
70, 70 range, trap 60, trap 60.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but he did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Now a second and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He'll get this to Eckler. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Out of the gun, they go with Krosky-Merritt. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
18.
To the air goes Daniels. And it's caught.
Daniels pass. Complete to Zach Ertz. A gain of 5 yards brings up third and goal.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19.
To throw is Daniels. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
A 19-yard attempt.
Carlson able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Here's Prescott. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther, ready? Panther 60, Panther 60, 79 Broncos, Warriors 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it's knocked away and incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
19 tight.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
19 yards.
That's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape for the 1st and goal.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Get it. Cowboys, Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll look to throw again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz. His third touchdown of the game and fourth on the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Our home team, 20. Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here. Prescott. That's caught by Pitts.
And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call.
So the road a little tougher here. Now first and 20. Now Dak. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick six on the other side, and now they get a pick six of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick six from earlier in this game?
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's first down.
Yeah, here we go.
They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's first and 10. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Late game situation, things seem to be unraveling just a little bit, and that's when you start forcing the football, mainly out of necessity. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete, nearly picked off.
To throw, Prescott. Trying to set up a screen for Blue.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Prescott from the gun on third.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
Here we go.
Here's Prescott. They'll swing this out to Blue. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
13 more yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's first and goal.
And again, it's Prescott. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. Probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think just too little, too late now.
I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never. But in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance.
Aubrey now for the point after.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score, visitors 34, our home team 27.
So now with little time remaining, they'll have this and maybe one more play. This is going to be recovered by the hand seam. And that should just about put a camera on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, in whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for our visitors, they fall a game under 500 now at 3 up and 4 down. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.